So to do this loan, the client will fill out an application form, we will submit the loan, and the loan will be either approved or declined. The loan will only be declined because of one of two reasons. Either if, the loan can be approved, or the loan can be declined. Why will it get declined? One of two reasons. Either the person is blacklisted, CTI will not give him a loan if he's blacklisted, or the second reason why it can decline is affordability. In other words, CTI look at the money that he makes, his expenses, what he has left over, and say, can he repay this loan, yes or no? But if he uses a credit card or CTI, what I want you guys to understand, we get the 20,780 Rand up front, and he will pay his credit card company or CTI back over whatever time period he chooses with interest. Everyone there?
Yes.
So that is what we call an upfront deal. Now, we find that people come to us, they really want to buy our product. They do not have 20,780. They don't have the cash. They can't give us a check because they don't have the money. They can't do an EFT. They might not even have a credit card. They might be blacklisted with, so they can't do a loan. And maybe even if they're not blacklisted and they do a loan and they can't afford having all this debt and they get declined, they need some other option. So what did we do as a company? We said, okay, we will give you the option, Mr. Client. You give us 2,000 Rand deposit. I charge that 2,000 Rand deposit currently on the 14th of June 2016. That price can obviously change. And now we can give the guy the product and we can install the software and we can get him on the go. Then what we do is we say to the client, you pay us 999 Rand per month by debit order and you sign a 36-month contract to do that.
Okay.
So basically if you take a calculator and you multiply 999 by 36 months, it's about 36,000 Rand.
Yeah.
We are not a bank. We can't give people loans. We can't legally charge interest. So we change the price of our product to 999 Rand a month. Then we can accommodate the client and make it easy for him.
But the 249 is included.
The 249 Rand is included in the 999 bucks.
Okay.
So in some ways, doing a rental deal is a lot cheaper for a person than repaying CTI at 1,461 Rand plus 249.
Can a client give you a bigger deposit?
No. I don't want that, and let me explain to you why. It's a very important question that you ask. We have thousands of clients. Every month we run literally thousands of debit orders.
Then you need to change all the debit order.
Correct. So I want one continuous, smooth system. 2,000 Rand deposit, 999 a month. That's it.
Yeah.
I don't want to run a system. This client, we're taking 250, and that one 300, and that one 700.
But
And
the client can call in, say, okay, what is my outstanding amount I want to settle?
he
at?
can, yes.
Okay, right.
And here, I motivate the person by saying, rather than give me a bigger deposit, that's stupid.
You gotta put it in your
If you have 10 grand there, put it in your trading account so that you can trade.
Yes.
and make some money.
Exactly.
Okay.
Because if you make some money, then you can take that money and
Get yourself out of the shit.
and pay for this.
Okay.
Please, the critical thing here is don't promise people that they will make enough profits for this to pay for itself.
Yes.
You've got to make sure that you phrase it correctly, that you use the right words. I don't want to sit with people who come to us and say, salesman X promised me that I'm going to make 1,000 Rand a month. And people will try that, even if you didn't promise that.
Yes.
So we always say to people, it's possible to make profits, but it'll depend on what you do. I can't promise you this. So that's a very critical thing that you've got to remember. So in some ways, it's cheaper for the client to do a rented deal. The drawback for you as a salesperson or an intermediary or a distributor or whatever, you will get monthly commissions. You won't get all your commission up front. That's your drawback. The advantage of it is if you have lots of rental deals, you build a monthly recurring income where you're going to make money every single month. So, yes,
Okay, just still on the commission.
yes,
To check the figure for the commission for that party.
okay.
Yes.
We have a
Commission.
schedule. I can ask Brian to give you a schedule, and the schedule shows if people pay cash, what is the commission you get on every level. And we have a schedule that says if the person pays monthly, depending if you are a sales consultant or an intermediary or a team leader or whatever, what is the commission that you get. And on top of that, when you make a sale or two, and we know it's worth our while spending more time with you, because we don't want to teach you a whole lot of stuff if you're not going to make us money, then we can show you how the online system works, where you can go and see all the clients that you've sold. You can see a list of those people that's freely available to you. You can see how they are paying their monthly fees. You can even see the debit order date on when they paid. You can see if their payment went through or not. If their payment didn't go through, you can see what was the reason. Was it because the account was closed? Did they have no money? Did they dispute the transaction? Whatever. And then you get a report. And before the end of the month, you know what is the commission that we are going to pay you, because everything's on the report.
There's just another question that I have regarding CTI. If the client tells you he's a foreigner,
Yes.
can you do a CTI for me?
Okay, I'm not the CTI expert, but I do know that CTI, under certain circumstances, finance foreigners. For example, and I speak under correction because I don't do CTI loans and approvals or whatever, or applications myself. They must have a job in South Africa. They must have a bank account, I guess a work permit, somewhere to take the debit
So
order from.
If you have a passport, you come in and it's stamped and everything, but you don't have a work permit, then they can't obviously.
As long as they've got a South African bank account.
Okay, but
As long as you have an
oh, so if they have South African bank account but they're not working this side, they can still help.
Yeah.
Okay, please double check that. You can go to the accounts.
Call CTI and ask.
Yes. And Belinda can tell you, but please check on that. I don't want to say yes or no and give you incorrect information. Okay. However, if I come back to this, do you all understand that the person has the option of going up front or he has the option of going rental? I don't care which option they take. And you shouldn't care either, because you're going to make your money in any case.
Yes.
Sometimes you'll wait a bit for your commission because you'll only get paid commission monthly as and when they pay. Other times you'll get all the commission up front. So there's benefits. If you get all the commission up front, you've got lack of money, you spend it all. The drawback is it's gone. If you build up a recurring income, after a while you know that you're going to make X amount of money every single month. I have distributors like Nikki and Marlies. Every single month, before they even open their doors, they get like 100,000 Rand in recurring income. Now that's very cool.
Yeah, it's nice.
That's very cool. So I want to come back to the price so that we can finish off and we can go and have a lekker evening, and you can watch the video later tonight and refresh your memory and learn and go and practice, because this is the other thing that frustrates me, and I'm saying it for a reason so that I can motivate you guys to. I can sit here and I can tell you all this stuff and you'll take it in right now, and by the time you get to the next client you'll forget how to phrase it correctly. So the ideal situation is tonight when I upload this video to YouTube, you go and watch it another 1 or 2 or 3 times, you learn, and then you find someone to practice with. So that when you have a client asking you what does this cost, it's not the first time you're trying to explain it. You are comfortable. You've tried it a few times. You've explained it a few times to people, and it's easy. So I'm going to pitch the price to Wimpy again. So Wimpy, I want you to, and then I want you to ask me, how much does it cost? And I'm going to take you through all of this again, so that we end the video off with a lekker.
Okay, so we are now at this point. So what is this going to cost me? I want to get involved. What is this going to cost me?
Okay. What I want to do, Wimpy, I'm going to give you all the options up front. Okay? And then I'm going to ask you to pick the best option for you. Okay?
Okay.
All right, we're back to the recording. So listen to what I did. As I said to Wimpy, okay, I'm going to give you all the options, and then I'm going to ask you to pick the best option for you. So now the person knows already. I'm going to ask them to pick. I've put the thought in their mind. So let me give you all the options. Wimpy, you can do your enrollment fee by cash. You can do it by check. You can do an EFT. You can use your credit card straight to budget. Or, Wimpy, the important thing is we have a company called CTI. They can give you a loan. Not only will they give you a loan for your enrollment, for you to sign up and do the course, enrollment, they can even loan you an extra 5,000 Rand that you can put in your trading account. So you know all the options now. Okay, let me go to the course, the enrollment fee. For you to sign up on the course is 20,780 Rand. Plus, here comes the more important part, plus 249 Rand a month by debit order for 36 months. Plus, even more important, Wimpy, plus you need 5,000 Rand for your trading account. Now remember, I said you can even loan 5,000 Rand from CTI for the trading account, or you can give it cash. It's up to you.
Okay.
But I did say I'm going to ask you to pick the best option for you. Let me explain to you what I mean by that. So I'm going to change the color of my pen. This is 20,780. You can give me cash, you can give me check, you can do a transfer.
Okay.
If you have the money lying around, easy, quick, it's on the go. A lot of people don't pick that option because that might be the only cash they have, and then they don't have money to trade with.
Okay.
So if that's your situation, I'm going to suggest that you do it by credit card on budget or CTI or whatever. We will get the money. You will have a monthly repayment. You can take the cash you have, you put it in your trading account, you can trade. It's possible to start making profits.
Okay, Hardus, I have the 5,000 Rand to give you to open a trading account, but you can't do it. I don't have the rest to give it cash to you, and I know for a fact
No problem.
I can't get approval on CTI.
Okay,
What other options do you have?
there's one other option. We have an option where you give me 2,000 Rand deposit, right? And you can get started on the course. Plus, obviously, you've got to have the 5,000 Rand that you say that you have for the trading account. And then, Wimpy, what now happens is because you give me a small deposit, your monthly debit order is 999 Rand per month by debit order for 36 months. Would that be a better option for
Yes,
you?
but does that include or excluding my 249 that I need to pay?
This 999 Rand includes your 249 Rand.
Okay, great. I think we can start with the paperwork then.
Okay, so the debit order is better for you.
Yes.
Right, let me take my form. Let me start at that point. Which bank are you with?
Upside.
And your bank account number? And there I'm starting to do the paperwork and I fill out the deal and I give the stuff and it's all done. Yes.
What happens after 36 months? I keep hearing the 36 months.
Oh, that's an
36
important
The
question.
36 months is done. I've been paying the 919. What happens there?
Correct. If he buys the course for 20,780, he's going to pay 249 a month. If he wants to come to our classes and continue visiting our premises, etc., after the 36 month period, we're going to ask him to sign a further contract for 36 months for a monthly fee.
Only for monthly.
He won't have to pay the 20,000 or whatever our course price then is again. He will only pay the monthly fee.
And how this, if I may ask, if the client still want to carry on after his first 36 months, but he don't want to attend classes anymore because he has enough knowledge to do it on his own now,
Then he doesn't have to pay the
but do
249.
you then still going to receive SMSs?
The SMSs that he gets, here is a very important question, has got nothing to do with his monthly fees.
Okay, great.
The monthly fee that he pays for the course has got nothing to do with the SMSs.
It's just for the training that we provide.
This is for ongoing training and support. That's what he pays 249 with. It's a part of the course payment.